WAHHR, Alabama Hip Hop Radio, online worldwide, with the dopest radio station on the planet. A new way to listen.
Family, DC. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about me. Say nothing about me. Ain't nobody gonna say
How y'all doing out there in New York City? I said it's my first time. Are you here or what?
Language. What's up? Yeah, we riding dirty. Ride dirty. But the 40 stain.
As an artist, we should reflect the time.
Why you so talented?
Because I'm black.
Why you so amazing?
Because I'm black.
It's really important that we build characters so that people understand their story matters.
2 Chainz and I both are just really into good food. And when you know you are royalty, you will only aim in life to be royalty.
We're doing it right now. I don't give a damn what they say about me. Yes, I called your ass out. I know I shouldn't be saying this kind of.
Shout out to Hype Magazine Network.
Shout out to the Hype Magazine Network.
Yo, welcome to an all new taping of Hype in the Streets. I'm your host, Tee Recx. We also have Money Matt in the building, DJ Graci Grace, and Chill from Maverick Global Distribution, man. How y'all doing tonight?
I'm great.
I'm doing great, fam. I'm excited for this new episode. Welcome, Graci Grace, to the family. And, of course, Chill, honored to have you on the call tonight.
Salute, brother. Honored to be here, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. It's a great night. We got some dope guests on. We have Shawnna. She'll be joining us in just a moment. And also, we're going to be talking with Chill throughout the show as well. But we're going to go ahead and get the show started off, man. We got some clips that we want to run through tonight. Just a lot of things that is going on in the industry. So, you know how that goes. So let's check out this first clip. You know, Ray Daniels, man. I like Ray Daniels. He always dropping some serious knowledge and everything that's going on in the industry. So let's check out this clip and then we'll get some commentary on it.
Any record can be a conversation. Jimmy Iovine was on a plane with will.i.am, was on their way to Vegas. Jimmy, as they're landing, looks over at Will and says, I got a feeling tonight's gonna be a good night. will.i.am, I got a feeling. That's amazing. So good. Dude is on the phone arguing with his girl, engineer. I'll be home, I'll be up. He tells her, if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, bitch. Hung the phone up. He said, what did you just say to her? If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. All right. Teron and me at the club. He leaves the club. He said, just standing on couches more than He said, they acting like us. He writes, I'm in a club, high off perp, with some shades on. No way. You gotta go live. You gotta go experience. Anything can be a song. Just pay attention to the moments.
I think it's on live in there as well.
Yes, that was Ray Daniels, man, dropping knowledge about just living and just writing about it. Matter of fact, I was watching The Voice, and they was talking about that too. I think it might have been Snoop Dogg just saying, just pay attention to your surrounding, and you can write about what's going on and make a hit out of it. So what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, definitely, T. I love that you showed Ray Daniels clip. Shout out to Jack Dans. I love that clip because, Chill, you know how this is. A lot of times the biggest hits we have in our industry come from chance moments. It's not something that was able to be premeditated or something. It's just something that happened in the studio or a song. So wanted to highlight that for the audience, and we have a lot of people that are in the music industry, and let them know some of your biggest moments in this stuff is not something you can plan. You just got to watch for the signs and go with the vibes, as they say, and you'll get that hit. So
energy, man, energy. Like, it's like the universe is telling you what to say.
Yep.
And it's crazy because it comes at opportune moments, where a lot of songs were written predicting the future or what would happen in the future. We're looking right now at things that are going on right now that they sung about back then. It's crazy. It's crazy. What do you say, Graci Grace? What you got to say, girl?
I just feel like that is like, my thing is, this is how I think when I'm hearing something like that. So what happened to the people that's going through so much stuff, like how do they pay attention to what's really going on around them when they're worrying about their own issues and their situations and problems as attacking them all at the same time? So what happens, do they put it together? What do you guys think about that? And use both?
That's where those hits come out.
Yeah.
From their personal experiences. Look at Mary J. Blige.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes. She take that pain. She turn that pain into yes. All of them. They take their life experience, especially Mary J. She take that trauma of just the relationships and just life that she experienced, and man, she be belting out some hits on that for real though.
They say a lot of people react to stuff they can relate to. So when you're an artist and you start making music that's something that everybody else has experienced, Call Tyrone, stuff like that, it's impactful to somebody because they can remember that and then they relate to the song more. So if you're an artist and you make songs, if you can make it that everybody will relate to in some way, it'll make it a bigger song for you. So I think what Ray Daniels is highlighting there is look for everyday moments. Look for when you're driving down the car and you wish somebody would just move, get out the way, and then you got a hit like Ludacris. So just look for those little nuances that'll help you with making your songs for the public.
I have a question for everybody. I used to watch this VH1 show about one-hit wonders. Do y'all feel like with all the influx of music, there's so much music that's out here, there's a lot more one-hit wonders?
That's a great question. I know Trinidad James just celebrated Gold Everything. So there's still a lot of one-hit wonders. And I think, and Jill, I think you can speak more to this because of what you do. There's a more focus on one song at a time now. We're not putting out full bodies of works like we used to. It's more about, let me get a song out there to the public, see if somebody grabs it or not. And then if it does, we'll move on to those second songs. So I believe we're getting a lot of one-hit wonders right now.
And, I think also that in today's entertainment world, artists, in my opinion, are limiting their own creativity. Whether it be because they suffer from a bad habit, or whether it's, because they're afraid to think out of the box, and thinking out of the box is really what made masterpieces. Yeah. And I think that's one of the reasons why hip hop is suffering today, in my opinion, because we're not thinking outside of the box anymore. It's like we'll catch on to what someone is saying, and then we'll say, well, they're doing good doing that. I want to be good, so I got to follow the trend. Yeah. Or I got to do this, or I got to do that. When really we all have our own experiences in life, and you never know what you're experiencing in life and how it can relate to someone else and how it would, affect the masses. you know. So I think that, artists need to become more open-minded, and they need to let their creativity flow freely.
That's facts.
Yes.
Chill. I'm kind of glad you said that, because I was just telling someone, like, like in pertaining to like me myself, like when I'm putting things together, it's like kind of like a puzzle in my brain. It's like I don't really forget what's the next thing that I need to do, because if it's meant, like just like what you said about the energy in the world, just don't force it. Just let it be, because that's what you said. Create. That's how things are created. Because oh shoot, because it was meant for it to happen. Because the puzzle is fitting in. So a lot of artists are either afraid or either lost their touch to like trust people, because it is not a good world no more.
I got a question too, going off of that. There's a lot of dope music out right now. Like Corday just dropped his album, Absol dropped an album. Doshi, everybody's loving right now. So there's still a lot of great music that's being put out there. From DJ's point of view, from industry insiders' point of view, why isn't the fans gravitating to those music? Like I would say, some of the songs of Absol record is some of the best music that's out right now, but nobody's picking it up. Is there something that's the disconnect is, or what do you think? Why do you think it's not getting the same attention a body of work would like get that back in the day that we have now?
Want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
To me, I feel like we are like, I was just actually listening to Corday because he was on the front porch and he was like, I'm like, oh my God, that is so dope. I feel like a lot of DJs right now, especially in the house, like in the club itself, are like paying attention on what everyone, like that's there. So they're, like they're catering to, which is a lot of twerk songs. And I think it depends on us as DJs to bring it back out, or maybe, put it in your picture, your videos, or just use it more so that people could utilize it, because I feel like it's hidden sometimes because that's what the club want to hear. They don't want to hear, bars and stuff. They want to hear moaning and, nonsense stuff. So, that's my opinion, kind of.
And I think to your point, Grace, that, I think that the DJ is like stuck in a weird position at times, because there's a lot of great music out there, but yet the DJ needs to not just really, expose the great music, but cater to the audience. He has to cater to the public who has that exact problem that we were just discussing. Everybody is wanting to be, about the trend, about what's going on, about, it's like, and I say nothing against it. I actually listen to some of it, mumble rap,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Like it became a trend real quick, but the question is, does it take talent to make mumble rap? You follow what I'm saying? Does it, and it's nothing against some artists that do mumble rap are actually talented, but it doesn't take a genius to do it.
Yeah.
You see what
It's
I'm
all
saying?
It's all about the technique. If you can master the technique of it, then you pretty much good. You don't have to have the talent behind it.
Exactly. And that's my point. It's like we've gotten so caught up into the trend, we're forgetting about the art. The art of music. What it
Or
takes.
is that the new art? Chill. What you think?
Well, the definition of art. You have to be a creator, right? And are you really creating by saying nothing?
Facts.
I mean, I'm just being real, like It's like a musician going into a studio and having to play music, but yet an artist goes into the booth, and in music, you have a concept.
Yeah.
You're going somewhere with this.
Yep. Facts.
But you're getting in there, and all you're saying is fuck, shit, damn, whoop, bop, bam, boom. Yeah. And some of the stuff that you're saying are really ad-libs or thing, you know, and you're just, you know, it's like you're grooving, but you're grooving in sort of a retarded fashion. you know what I'm saying? I can call it what I'm gonna call it because, you know, the guys, they love me. They know I'm gonna say it, you know. Yeah. but you know, when we came up, and it ain't no new generation versus old generation thing. It's just that it's about, Tori, you hit it on the head. You know, it's about education.
Yeah.
It's our job as the older generation to educate the newer generation.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes the newer generation don't want to listen.
Yeah.
You know, but sometimes
the older
generation pretend that they know too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, so Absolutely. It's kind of a battle, you know. And so the newer generation like, fuck it, we just gonna mumble.
Well, that's why our legends are so important, and that they're making so many dope songs right now, because the younger generation started doing that. But our legends, they still know the technique in music. They know how to rap. They know the bars. You know, shout out to the person we're about to bring on now. She's one of the best to do it in the game, period. And her new song shows it again. So, you know, I mean, definitely excited.
Yes.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
What's up, y'all?
Hey,
how you doing?
How are we?
Yes, we're doing great. We're talking about the new schoolers not doing the rap correctly like you are doing, and we are so happy to have you on to to share your craft and your skills, and you know, not only teach us but teach everybody else that's in the rap game too.
That's so dope. This is definitely a needed outlet. I thank you guys so much for having me this evening. It's such a pleasure to be back in these rooms and having these conversations again.
Yes, absolutely. So how you doing? What you got going on these days? I know we're gonna be talking about this new single.
I feel good. We're getting back to it. I'm actually finishing up a project that I'm doing with L Streets. It's a mixtape we're gonna do. We're dropping the kind of like a best of both worlds kind of thing. You know, she's going hard, I'm going hard. We're just doing it for the culture. I just launched my own independent label, Guy Entertainment Group. I'm so excited about that because I finally get to be behind the scenes, hands-on. That's always been a dream of mine. And just being able to use my experience, my resources and things like that for up and coming Chicago artists, and it just really means a lot to me.
That's so awesome. Just like Luda used to say, back for the first time. You definitely back for the first time. And so what is it like being very active in the industry again versus the first time you came into it?
Well, you know what? Honestly, just age, maturity, experience. Like I said, I have resources of my own now. At an early age, you rely on everyone else's resources. You rely on everyone else's expertise, everyone else's experience. Once you, garnered 20 plus years in the industry, you develop those things on your own. So it's just, it's exciting for me to be able to kind of just use everything that I've collected in those years and help and still be able to love what I'm doing. As long as there's a passion behind it for me, I'm going to do it because I love it. And once that goes away, I'm going to go check a bag somewhere else.
How did you, I want to ask you this, how did you keep that passion? Or was there at any point that light was kind of dimming out?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It dimmed out for a very long time for me. And And I actually dimmed it on purpose, if I can be very transparent with you all. I had children at the same time that I was signing these record deals. So I would be on tour and I would miss major milestones. I would miss my daughter's first steps. I would miss my son's first recital, first words. And it just was like, for me as a person, doing music is not more important than that. My children are my priority. And I had to make a decision to whereas I wanted to keep going and miss out on all that, or just kind of take some time off, be a mom, be present, raise them to be the young individuals that I want them to be, that I see fit. And then, you know, if the game sees fit, well, if the Lord sees fit, then I come back and I do what I need to do.
Well, we are happy to have you back.
Thank you. I'm happy to be back. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you do what's right, what's morally right, and you're gonna receive those blessings. Because people are like, damn, how she still looks so good? Damn, how she still raps so good? Well, you know, I did what was right in my heart, and I feel like God has blessed me. He's preserved me, and he has still some goals and some mountaintops he would like me to still reach. And I'm just doing my best to reach those every day. Every day I'm taking a step to get there.
You know, I was just going to say, Shawnna, I met you about 20-something years ago. Right? I'm from the Hundreds. I'm from Morgan Park.
Okay. Right? Wow.
That's right. You know, I was a concert promoter out there.
Okay.
And, you know, I used to always be around Nuisance and Big Fub and all them and this and that. And
yes.
When I met you, it was during the time frame when you were with Tifa.
Yep. Infamous Syndicate. Yes.
Right. Yeah. And I believe you all were pushing Changing the Game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We just released the album, Changing the Game.
Yeah.
And we was on the front like Charlie's Angels.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just wanted to say, like, your energy is like night and day, you know, right now. Because I still remember, I remember the old Shawnna.
Yeah.
You know, and those were the days, you know what I mean? Those are the days. Those are the days.
Sometimes I have to stop myself from choking my daughter because I'm like, this is you. Just stop. Just be all over again. Think about you at 23 and back away.
Right, man. I just got to salute you.
Thank you so much.
I really do.
Thank you.
And you know what? That is exactly what I'm talking about. When we're talking about the new coming artists, we need legends as like you, so that you could show this artist, the new artists, that like it's not just about the artistic part of it, it's more like in the heart as well, like what you could bring to the world. So we have someone like you, and I just wanted to shout you out, Shawnna.
Thank you, Gracie. I love you. You are so sweet. Gracie always tries to make me cry. I'm not gonna let you do that.
No, because
being soft. Gracie, I'm a hardcore rapper.
Gracie got
I just love what you do. I just love how you are.
I appreciate that too, because you know, as us being adults, I'm sure most of us have children. If you don't, you got nieces and nephews, and you know how important it is to raise children. I mean, they think they know it all, but they don't. They will refuse it, but you still got to force it on them because they got to get it from somewhere. And I'd rather them get it from a solid, good source that really wants to protect them and look out for their best interests. And that's who I am, because me coming up in the industry, I know that it's a lot of people that do not have your best interest in mind. They just want your money. They just want your money. And being a youngin' in the game, you're not really thinking like that. You're just trying to be out there. You're trying to be on camera. You're trying to be on stage. You're trying to be with the bitches, popping the bottles. And behind you, there is a whole machine calculating how to keep this cash cow going. And a lot of them don't have their paperwork in order. They don't even know what it says. Then they go get a lawyer that somebody recommended. They don't even know his experience or how many record deals he done effed up for artists before, and so forth. So that's just really part of the passion that I have. The mistakes that I made, you know, I had to walk so they could run, but somebody had to crawl so I could walk. You know what I mean? And I just take that, and like I said, I feel like what you put into the universe, it gives back to you. You put good out, you get good back.
Now, Shawnna, you shout out to my family court digger. You mentioned having a team. I know you guys have been rocking together for a very long time. How important is it to have these relationships that you have where when you come back the way you are, and it's just like pushing the button again and the whole industry is wide open for you again? How does that feel to know that your fans have reacted this way, the DJs have reacted this way, and everybody's so excited for this song that you and L Streets have brought?
It's surreal. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was not expecting this. We just were in the studio having a great time, drinking, smoking, kicking it. The producer, Church Boy Scotty, shout out to Church Boy Scotty, because this is one of the most incredible up and coming producers in Chicago. Y'all just get ready for him.
Yes.
He just will get in there and he will feel the energy in the room, and then he just goes. He just gets on the machines, and before you know it, we got a beat, we got a hook, and that's how it happened. The reception is, I still really don't have the words for it, because let's keep it real. I've been dropping music here and there. I drop a single, drop something, or a remix, or do a freestyle on the internet and stuff, just to let people know I'm still fizzing, I'm still here. But nothing has took hold and rode a wave like this new song, you know? And it's just perfect timing because I dropped my independent label. I approached this song as a CEO rather than as an artist. I took a tip from Ludacris when he did the remix to What's Your Fantasy, and he didn't put a verse on it. He was only on the hook. And he had me, Trina, and Foxy do the rapping. I always thought that was such a boss move, and I always wanted to do that. So when we're in studio and the girls kind of just caught the beat and took off and did their verses, I was like, I'm keeping this like this. I'm going to only be on the hook. I'm not going to let people know, because I just want to throw just enough out there to reel them in. You know, you don't want to give them too much.
Right.
Yeah.
You want people to be like, I got to hit some more. Shawnna sound like she back on fire, and I know she got that heat. So it's very calculated this time to kind of just put that all together in just a small statement. It's very calculated versus me being younger in the game and just trying to figure everything out. You can't really calculate shit when you don't know the numbers. You know what I'm saying? So now I know the moves. I know the resources. I know what to stay away from. I know what to kind of gravitate to. And I'm using that all to my advantage at this point. And I want to bring on whoever I can with that, because I don't want to do this forever. I'm not going to lie. I'm really feeling behind the scenes. The video for King Size Snicker, I directed it, fully wrote it, fully sourced it, contacted everybody that you see in the video, told them exactly how to dress, told them the setup. We were going to be like it was a great old school players ball party. I want us to have fun. I want us to be silly. I want us to dance, and I want us to look good. Because y'all know Chicago has kind of a bad rap.
Yep.
A lot of things that come out of Chicago are very gang related, you know, and
No.
So, you feel
Say
me?
that so.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You did.
Right. Me and Grace had a conversation the other day, and she was saying, like, you know, it's really not no female artist in the game right now from Chicago that's really, really putting points on the board. Now, they'll misconstrue this. So let me clarify. We have plenty of female rappers that are doing they big one. But outside of Chicago, we're not making enough noise. Yeah. So that's when Big Mama got to step in and step like she did back in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Not Lil Mama. I used to be Lil Mama. Now Big Mama got to come in and step. But see, the difference about me is I'm going to hold the door open.
Yeah.
Ain't no gatekeeping over here. You know what I'm saying? Cool. It's enough money for all of us. And I really, as
Absolutely.
a Chicago-bred Chicagoan, I really love to see us win. Yeah. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's what I want. That's what Guy Entertainment Group has come to the table to try to maintain. It's just good music, good vibes, feel good energy in music from Chicago.
Now, what made you take the risk of starting your own label? And, you know, I mean, with all the success you've had, you know, it's a big risk. And then I got to ask this because I'm from Indianapolis, a lot of dope female rappers out here. What are you looking for artists? Like, how should they be contacting you? What are you looking for the label?
Yeah, we got all the info in my bio, in my profile. Right now, I'm taking it slow. I could say cold straight out the door. I'm not looking for no gang culture. If your music promotes gang culture, this just is not the place for you. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying don't pursue your career, but with me, Guy Entertainment Group is not the place for you. I'm more focused on the talent that gets overshadowed because of the popularity of certain types of music here. I want to help use my platform to shine a light on vocalists, musicians, poets, and just the other facets of the Chicago music culture.
I'm personally
Absolutely.
ecstatic to hear that.
Thank you.
For real. Because over the years, man, Chicago, I love my city. Don't get me wrong.
So do
I love my city.
Yes.
But every time,
yes,
it's always about shoot 'em up, bang, bang, this, that, and when I started, that's why I'm not gonna lie. That's why I had to leave.
I don't blame you.
I had to leave my city. I still go back, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to leave my city and expand.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm in these boardrooms talking to these executives, they look at, when I sound from Chicago, they look at me different. Like,
yep.
And I'm like, we're just as intelligent as you are.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We do just as much as you guys do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I am just ecstatic to hear that, for real.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Shawnna, if you need anything, any help this way, I got you, girl. For real.
Thank you. It takes a village. It takes a village. And like I said, I'm going to utilize all of the resources that I have. I'm not too familiar with any other female artists who have kind of broke out with their own independent label and been successful. If they are, excuse me for my ignorance and not knowing, but I'm assuming this is going to be a rough thing for me because it's a man's world, and they don't want to see you do things like that. You know what I mean? They want to put you in your place and have you sit, stay, and roll over. And that the days of that happening for Shawnna are no more. And that is another reason that I want to protect and lead and help hone some of Chicago's real talent, because I really care about them. I've really been through some situations that have made me be like, yo, nobody really cares no more. It's just all about the money. I mean, and see, the difference with me is, I don't mean to say this like boastfully or cocky, but I come from money. So I don't need to take your money.
Yeah.
So who better than somebody who not starving and in survival mode to help you reach your maximum potential?
Now, you did a DigiWax call recently, a DJ Zoom call. Are you in? How was that experience for you? And are you open to more calls? Shout out to Chill. He has the Come Clean conference call. We've got a lot of Zoom calls in our network. We could definitely help you get access to. Is that something you would be open to?
Yeah, hells yeah. Okay. That's why I kicked it off telling y'all I'm so blessed to be back in these type of situations and having these conversations. I love it. I miss this shit. Okay. My kids, I took care of them. They good. They headed on the right path. Now I can get back to what I love doing. I love being a mom. Don't get me wrong, but this is my passion. This is my baby. You know what I mean? I don't have a little baby no more, so this is my baby. So I'm very excited about that. And then what you guys are saying, it just confirms that I'm doing the right thing. You know what I mean? We need that. Like I said, they love to twist your words up. I have no problem with the music that comes out of Chicago. It's just not my priority right now. At this state in hip hop, we're seeing what that type of music does to families, to children that are at home and are the kids of these artists that, suffer these downfalls off of going that path. And it's time to kind of just introduce something that won't have that consequence.
A different frequency.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited.
Just seeing.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Just seeing the way just seeing the way you move and the way you speak, I could see and feel the joy in your voice and your actions, and that's something that's been missing from hip hop for such a long time. It's not about the money for you. It is something that you love to do, and you just giving back. And we love that. We need that, and I definitely commend you on that. About your new song, King Size Snipper, two things that I feel for the reason why this song is jumping. One, the video has a nostalgic feel. It has that Hype Williams type feel as far as how the videos were shot, in the early 2000s and stuff. My question for that is, was that something that you pulled from as far as you directing and shooting it in that kind of style?
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Okay. And I don't like to come out and say that. My preference is to just make sure I conveyed that. And with what you just said, confirms it. That was so important to me to do that because, of course, the main thing will be, okay, well, what's she doing? What is the reason behind this resurgence? What are you doing? How do I find my place? These were questions that I asked myself. How do I find my place in 2024 with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion and JT and Glorilla and Lotto, whom all I love and adore. Don't get me wrong. But where does Shawnna fit in? Right? Those beautiful ladies are doing their thing. They got the now, right? Why not? And let me be honest, this is what really put me on it. When we were locked down for COVID, we were locked down in quarantine, and the verses took off and did so well. And after so many episodes came on, I said, it's only old school artists. Yeah. And look at the reception of this. People miss it. They miss the era. They miss the music. They miss the mood of it. You know what I mean? So my gears got to grinding. This is okay, there it is, because that was me. And people constantly say, oh, you never got your just due, or we didn't get enough from you. Okay, well, now taking that, how do I fuse me and the artist that they remember me as with today? Yeah. And that is what I've been doing. And I don't say that. I like to hear people say that I've done it, and that is the confirmation that I'm doing it right.
Yeah. Someone just said your time is now.
I see. Yeah. Thank you, Jeannie. Sweetness. Thank you, love. I love that. I love that. Like I said, I don't knock nothing that's going on in the industry, but what I do know is everybody ain't a X, Y, or Z fan of those rappers, so sometimes you got to give them a W or give them an M, type of artist. Like we got Lauryn Hill, then you got Little Kim. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Queen Latifah. Then you got Trina. You know what I'm saying? There's different kind of women in the world. So you make music to cater to those different kind of women. And right now, I feel like the majority of the music is only catering to one type of woman. Yep. So it's basic economics. There is the demand, so I'm going to supply.
So Shawnna, with that being said, I'm just going to ask a quick question. So how do you balance making music that's both commercially appealing and also meaningful to you?
Well, honestly, Gracie, when I go in the studio, I got to make sure it's heartfelt. I got to make sure I struggle with this. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I veer off and I end up just kind of popping my shit in the verse. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I really want to say something, because I've learned that is the music that has the most longevity. When you make music that resonates with people's souls, when you make music, I try to teach the younger artists. I say, look at the most iconic artists that have made it in hip hop. Your Jay-Z's, your Eminems, your Tupac, your Biggie Smalls. Those are the artists who allowed you into their deepest and darkest secrets. You know what I mean? So I try to teach artists to not be so trendy, but be you. Talk about what you're going through, because you'll walk somebody through some things, and you will have a forever friend rather than a fan. They will feel connected to you, and they'll hold on to you forever. They won't never throw you away for somebody else, because you are the one that brought them out of that darkness and walked them to the light. So that's another thing that I try to pass on when I go into the studio. Secondly, I just take from all the artists that I've worked with, the Ludas, the Busta Rhymes, the Pharrells, the Gucci Manes, I mean, Mariah Carey, Buddy Guy. I mean, all of the artists that I've worked with, I study them and I take from them, because why wouldn't I? They, multi-platinum, multi-millionaires, very successful, huge fan bases. They figured it out. So I take from them too. And I just try to put my sauce on it.
Now, you recently did a challenge. So how are you dealing with the new technology with your label? And, how did you react to the response you got? I've seen a lot of girls were doing the dances for you and everything for the challenge. So how are you enjoying the challenge so far?
You know what, you guys, it's just been an outpour of support. I have to be honest. I can't even sit on here and cap like, yeah, I did this and I did that. People just heard it and saw that I was back in motion and jumped on board with me and wanted to be a part of it. And a lot of the younger artists are the ones who are more familiar with the digital aspect of everything. I'm still old school with it. I'm still when we were selling CDs out the trunk, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a fast learner. So when they put me on something, I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. Or I'll be watching some of the younger artists. I watch their pages, I watch their YouTubes, and I'm seeing what they're doing. I'm never afraid to ask questions. I will call somebody and say, hey, what is this? What is this Apple? What is this software that they're using to do this and so forth? You constantly have to learn. You're never too old or seasoned to keep learning.
That's facts. I go to DJ Tee Recx for I'll be on the cruise DJing and DJ Tee Recx asking for advice. So definitely.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, I come across the artists who are just very stubborn and stuck in their ways, and that's what you're going to be, stuck. You have to continue to learn. Now that we in this digital and tech being involved, you gotta learn different shit every day now. Or you gotta keep a team that's on top of it. Like I'm looking for some interns. I want them young interns to just take over and show me everything so I can be abreast of everything and ahead of the trends on the wave.
Yes, nowadays it's about education.
Yes.
It's about the mindset and mind.
Right.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. And I'm enjoying it. I've never been in a room and treated people like they were less than me or smaller than me, because I do what I do. Like, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna listen to you, I'm gonna talk to you, and I'll be present in the conversation as well. Now, some people, you got to just let go because you didn't get it. But some people, you will get some gems from people if you just stop for a minute and really interact.
Yeah.
And all of this is stuff that I'll be passing on to artists that would like to work with me and be involved in our artist development and things like that. Just lectures. I mean, and like I said, I've been putting out good energy for a very long time. So a lot of people rock with me, and they've been in the industry for years as well. So they are, very sourced. So I just, like I said, a closed mouth don't get fed. I ain't scared to call nobody and say, hey, I need your help. Can you come over here and, help me out with this?
I don't know about you guys, but I really don't. I don't feel like you ever left.
Oh, thank you. I do. When they started to put me in those lists, or don't put me in those lists, I can't even get mad because I took a step back. I'm the one who took a step back. Had I not, I would have had different albums and stuff that people could stack on top of each other and compare. So I don't mind that. When they leave me out, it's okay because I left myself out. I'm a very solid person. I can tell you the truth for somebody else. I'm gonna tell you, like, for real. I did that, and I stand on that, and I got to just take that on the chin, But I got a core fan base that loves me and appreciates me, and they've held on to me through all these years of me not really releasing nothing and just kind of teasing. And those are the ones that I owe the most. Those are the ones that I'm really doing it for.
Absolutely.
So what are some of the changes?
We have this.
Go ahead. Well, I was just going to say, what are some
of
the
changes?
changes?
You go ahead, Chid.
Well, what were some of the changes that you had to adjust to from being an artist, a successful, accomplished artist, to now transitioning into the executive mode, where now it's a totally, and in a totally different world?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Say it. It's a lot more work. Which I don't mind, because like I said, I've always had a desire to be behind the camera and behind the scenes. I get excited to do that type of shit, to put it together, to make sure it happens, to watch the artists perform and watch the people be in awe and watch what they don't respond to, watch what they do respond to, and then react to that and come back better. You know what I mean? So that drives me to get up and have to get on the phone with the promoters, get on the phone with the airlines, get on the phone with everything to get my artists together, get the studio booked, get the video shoot booked, get the dancers, get the lighting, get the sound man, you know what I'm saying, and so forth. Everything that I never had to do before. Let's get this clear. Never. I didn't have to pick up the phone. All I had to do was make sure the deposit was made. So I literally went from showing up to show out to making sure everything is smooth for the show up and show out. And I'm not mad at it. I like it. But I'm not gonna waste my time. So that's why I said I'm very specific with the type of artist that I want to work with, because being a child that grew up in a musical household with a father who plays an instrument, you know what I'm saying, and sings, that's a total different game from rapping. That man is 88 years old and still packing out coliseums and stadiums. You know what I'm saying? Name one 88-year-old rapper that's still packing out coliseums, okay? So I understand that the type of success and the type of goals that I want for my artists are not in hip-hop, because I want longevity for them. You know what I'm saying? So many artists, we get in the game and we get that hype, we get that money, and then once they done with us, we done spent it all trying to make sure our friends kick it. We done had the wrong people around us managing our shit, and guess what? You broke. And they don't want to see you no more. You're gone. You know what I mean? So I just don't want to go through that with nobody, because I'm very empathetic. I'm an empath. If I take on an artist, I'm taking on you. I'm taking on you as a person, you as a soul. I love you. I love your children, your family. I want to make sure you're able to take care of them for the rest of your life. So I'm not even going to play with nobody. The rap industry, I love it, but I know that I would rather work with singers and musicians, because I won't have to carry the hurt that I would seeing them go through the rap industry the way it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a part of me being a protector. Right. That's all. Yeah.
Absolutely. But we have this dope video that we would like to play called King Size Snicker with Lil Keisha and L Streets.
Hold on.
So we're going to check this out.
I'm going to intro this right quick.
Yeah, we're going to let you intro. Yeah, we're going to let you intro it for us, please.
Check it out. You already know who it is. Your girl, Chicago in the building. Shout out to Church Boy Scotty. He produced the beat. Shout out to Clark Airlines. He shot it for us. Shout out to Blake Martin. He directed it with me. Shout out to myself for putting the whole idea. The whole city came out. Shout out to all the comedians that came. D Brown, Corey Bell, my cousin Tierra, Sly Fly McCartney, everybody that showed up and just did their thing for me, man. This is for us. This is us, Chicago. So here is the premiere of my new video, King Size Snicker, featuring L Streets and Lil Keisha. Let's get it! Hey.
Come on, everything on me. I got this. Everything. I got a whole thing.
Whoa. Where you going, man?
What's going on, man?
You just gonna run right past me, man?
No, I'm saying I got something going on here. I got a whole section and everything, man.
They ain't tell me about that. Hold on. Wait. You go in, though.
Hey, man, what's going on? What you got going on in here, man?
You need to relax.
No, ain't no relax, man. For real, ain't no relax.
I gotta bring that money out, boy.
You gotta go, man.
In Louisiana.
Shawnna, okay, I need a 6-figure nigga with a king size snicker, drinking cognac, liquor, red wine in the back, old school like a Cadillac, diamond in the back, got 4-5 bitches in the party. I like a hood nigga, he know what to do with it, don't
here? Diamond and Destiny. You ain't seen my two up here? I know them hoes up here. Destiny. Oh, I thought you was Destiny. I'm sorry. You look like you Renee's daughter. She know you here? Take your ass home. You seen Destiny and Dominique? Oh, I'm sorry. Destiny, get your ass down. Oh, hell no, you ain't Destiny. Hey, girl, boy. Have you seen my two? This Destiny, get your ass. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I thought you was my child. Hey, you seen my two girls? You know Diamond and Destiny? Did the bitch just die?
Some be acting bougie, bitch. Look, I won't put it past you. Tell my homeboy to bring that motherfucking gas through. Standing on the couches and we bout to act the damn zoo. They gon' bring the sparkles out. Diamonds real up in my mouth. Bitch, I'm talking hella money. That's the thing I'm talking about. Boy, I been about my cake. I been on that paper route. All them haters keep on hating. They the ones that chase the six-figure nigga with a cane sack snicker, drinking cognac liquor, wag wide in the back. Old school like a Cadillac, diamond in the back. Got 4, 5 bitches in the party with a bag. I need a six-figure nigga with a cane sack snicker, drinking cognac liquor, wag wide in the back. Old school like a Cadillac, diamond in the back. Got 4, 5 bitches in the party with a bag.
What's up, ladies? How y'all doing?
What the hell?
Y'all trying to roll with Nathaniel or what?
They ain't trying to roll with you, nigga. These my bitches.
These your bitches. You ain't even got them no drink.
They split.
Y'all in the section with a cup. That shit weak. If it was me, I would have had Ace of Spades, Rose, Don Julio, all that. So y'all ain't trying to fuck with me.
The bottom calling you, get your ass off.
I ain't want none of you dirty ass bitches, no way. This weak ass set. The fuck you looking at, bitch? You ain't got no hair. I don't want near one of y'all, for real, for real. I swear to God, look at them dirty ass bitches, man. I don't even know how I press my hair for this shit. This shit weak as hell.
I don't know what it is, but that's king size sneaker always freaking hype me up. It's like that is like a vibe for real. I'm like, as a woman listening to that, like make me feel so confident. You know, like I can't wait to like, you know, like I don't know. I just like you just don't know what's in my brain.
Yes, I love that. Thank you, Grace.
Man, imagine listening to it with the headphones on.
Let's have some
I felt like
fun.
I was in a car, man. I felt like
Let's have some fun again.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm scared to go outside. I wasn't scared to go outside when I was young. We didn't do that. We knew where not to go.
No. Yeah.
But we weren't scared to go outside. Come on, man. We got to live our life out here. But yeah, and I forgot to say shout out to Burn Pole too. Absolutely. That was him at the end in that pelly coat. So you know we was representing Chicago the whole way. It's even a scene in there where there was a monitor on the stage behind me, and I made them play a Bishop Don Juan documentary because it was a players' ball. Yeah. So I wanted to make sure. I wish I had him prayers out to Bishop Don Juan. He's been in the hospital battling some health issues, but he's doing very well. You know, that's a Chicago icon. He's a legend. You know, he Snoop's right-hand man, and he right here from the crib. So I just wanted it to be a homage video to the crib, you know, to the good side of the crib. You know what I mean? Every city got a bad side, you know, because I got to say that. I always got to put a disclaimer because they wear your ass out on this internet. But what I'm saying is...
That's true.
Okay, so I'm saying though, every city got a bad side, and all that needs to be represented. It's been done since the beginning of the time. But what I'm saying is, I just want to put a little more focus on the fun and the talent and the showmanship and the camaraderie that does happen in Chicago.
Speaking of camaraderie,
Absolutely.
I love the visualization that you had with you and Nuisance.
Absolutely. And that was very, very important. That was very, very important. Shout out to Nuisance. I called her, you know, she lives out of state now. And like we said, I don't blame y'all. If my dad wasn't here with Buddy Guys Legends and we weren't rooted here with a business here, I would have been gone too. Let's get facts on the board. But Nuisance, that was very important for me because I like transparency.
I was saying the same thing. I love that part when she's right in the middle.
Speedy recovery, Bishop. I'm sorry, Grace. I don't mean to cut you off, but I just wanted to say something about Nuisance really quick. She's been expressing on the internet her distaste in the fact that people don't recognize her when they talk about female hip hop in Chicago. And I feel her on that because Nuisance was a very influential part of my early days and becoming who I was and finding out what our sound was and wearing the fabric of Chicago. She was a huge influence in that. So it was very important for me to have her in the video like that. And it's so funny because she had waited all day. She's like, Shawnna, I ain't got my scene yet. I said, what? I said, you come sit right here in front of me. That's where you going to be, right here in front of me. So everybody know what's up. So shout out to Nuisance, man. She is a Chicago legend. Yeah. She's a pioneer of the Chicago music, hip hop culture. And I'm not going to let people forget it.
The video is definitely paying a lot of homage to Chicago legends and everything like that. So I thank you for that. And I know the DJs out there are gonna go crazy for the video. It's on YouTube now, but where can people go, to watch it? Do you have a website or anything like that you want them to drive the traffic to?
Ooh, you put me on the spot. I ain't put it on the website yet. It definitely will be. It will be on. It will be on GuyEntertainmentGroup.com. Just because you put me on point. But right now it's just on YouTube and any other sites that has pulled it up. I will get it. Like I said, y'all, this shit took off on me faster than I had expected. And I'm grateful, and I'm not complaining. I just got to run and catch up with it now because this took off faster than I was moving.
Well, that's a good thing because Chill, he's sitting here very humble, but he's got about 100 outlets. He Maverick Global Distribution, so he's a team. I'm Stop Beefing Radio, Tee Recx. Like, you've got a team of people that love breaking records on this call with you. So I've already started sending the video out to all my DJs. So you're gonna get a lot of drop requests. Like I said, I'm in Indianapolis. We're hitting up promoters right now, so we're excited to see you back, and hopefully we can help make this #1 for you.
I appreciate that so much because people keep saying you got one again, you got another one, and it's very reminiscent of getting some head.
Yeah.
And I remember just having these things happen, like, okay, you got an interview tonight. They want to talk to you. They want to get on the line. They want to see what's up. I'm like, oh shit, I think I do got one. So
just give me some idea too, like playing that in the beginning, your song, and then the new song. Right after getting some
so they know. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
And for the record, Shawnna, look, I gotta get you on my conference call. I know I gotta go through the proper channels, and I will.
You just hit Court making shit happen, boy. Court will call me at 4 a.m. Hey, check it out. You got this going on tonight, and I need you on at this time. I need you work.
Shout out to Court.
Shout out
to Court.
Yeah, shout out to Court. Mr. Make It Happen.
Yeah. Anything that I could do to help push that single.
So I'm so excited about this too.
Y'all don't know. Y'all just don't even know. Like, it be taking everything in me not to really like break down because I didn't think it would happen. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think that people would like grasp on to me and doing this like they are, and it's God.
Yeah,
it's God.
God has a team.
It's God, because I've been trying to throw a line out there for the past few years. Y'all like that one? Okay, y'all don't like that one. Let me go back. Y'all like that one? Okay, y'all don't like that one. Let me go back. And y'all be throwing out there that they biting on, and hey,
keep throwing
reeling them in, baby. We reeling them in. So I'm gonna let you know so much. It's been a while. Like I said, when we first got on, it's been a very long time since I've been having these conversations, and it feels so good. It feels amazing. I appreciate y'all.
Well, I'm gonna let you know right now in the public, Maverick Global Distribution, we got your back. Whether you with us or not, you with us.
Yeah.
You have officially been adopted, damn it.
Get it. I love it. Like, when you put out good energy comes back for you. And that was my main thing. I always
absolutely
just wanted to do that. You know, the industry was kicking my ass, but I made sure that I made some connections and I made sure that I did not, you know, push that on people that were meeting me and appreciative of me. Because I was in some dark spaces, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But obviously I did something right and I appreciate it so much. And it feels so good to be back. And like I said, I'm gonna hold the door open.
Yeah. Do you feel like maybe you found a kind of cheat code using your celebrity on the hooks and then going to get other dope female MC? Like, is that something you're going to do more of, you think, and kind of be the voice for the voiceless?
Absolutely. Because the industry is so oversaturated with artists. You know what I'm saying? If you really don't have that big name, that brand that everybody like you guys are going to pick up to, oh, okay, Shawnna, let me check this out. Versus the thousands of records that come across y'all computers and desks per day, per week. You know what I mean? Yeah. So absolutely. I love that I'm able to do that for the up and coming talent in Chicago.
Well, and you've been regarded as one of the best MCs for a very long time, whether you're female or male. Like, we've always regarded you as that. So as soon as we hear your voice on the song, it's like, oh, we got to get this in motion immediately for you. So I think adding the three ladies to it the way you did, they just magnified the song. But it's your voice is really, people are excited to hear you back out here and looking forward to more material and more releases.
Thank you so much. Because I promise you, y'all, it was just me doing me. I was like, come on, y'all. Y'all get on this song with me. Let me get y'all out there. Because, both of them, L Streets, they both got their own motion. Yeah. L Streets got a new single out right now called Dipset. And she's actually working in close networks with NBA 2K.
Oh, dope.
And her single is actually in the new release, the new game. So they got motion. That was important for me too, because I mean, it's business. We're playing chess, not checkers. So I definitely wanted to work with artists that have the mindset of working their own shit too. Yeah. I don't want no spoiled brats. I don't want no do the job and I'll just show up when I can. I don't want that. You know, I've seen it all. I want the artists that are headstrong and dead fast on making it happen for themselves. Even if I can't do it for them, they still gonna be out there doing it. And those two girls are definitely doing that. Lil Keisha too as well. Lil Keisha hosts her own female ciphers. She hosts her own independent artist presentations. She's done very many successful shows at the Wild Hair here in Chicago. She has a strong following. And I just think as a CEO of a company, that is what you want. That's what you seek. You know what I mean? You want artists that have it. They have the mindset to work. Because that's what it needs to do. It takes a village.
That's awesome, Shawnna, because when I'm looking at artists, that's exactly what I look at. Like, I want to know, are you willing to work? Are you doing this for yourself? Don't just be following, you're doing this for yourself. So with that being said, I wanted to ask you, what advice would you give, to give up to upcoming artists, all right, to find their way in the place, especially in the industry today?
My advice to any new artist that would like to hear my advice and my guidance would be to come to Guy Entertainment Group.
Yeah. Thanks.
That's all I got. Come over here.
I love the way she said that.
My advice is for you to come where you're protected. Come where you're cared for. Come where I don't need your money.
Before we let you go, Shawnna, before we let you go, and Chill, you can chime in on this too. What we're gonna do about this team right here? What we're gonna do about them, man? Like, we've been so disappointed with this team for so many years, man. Like, what can we do? I thought we had a franchise quarterback, man. What's going on up there?
Why you gotta bring up old shit?
One thing here, first of all, loyalty is a disease.
Yeah.
Okay? It will kill you.
It is.
And very many aspects.
Oh, I've been loyal for so long.
Oh my God. And it kills us every time. I'm gonna tell you the main time they killed me. I'm gonna keep this short. When we made it to the Super Bowl in Miami, when I tell you I had a whole Build-A-Bear with bears on it. I was sitting in the audience. I was sitting there with Lorenz Tate and Luda and Kanye. We all going. Come on, Chicago. And then I think it was Hester. Hester came out in the beginning. It was raining. Hester came out in the beginning and ran that touchdown. We were going against the Colts, Indiana Colts, wasn't it? Yep. Come on, Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying? Indiana Colts. Hester hit that touchdown, and baby, it was mud on our face. As soon as he did that, it was over with. There was nothing that we could do. And I just, at that moment, I was like, I really do like the Steelers. I love Mike Tomlin. I do. You know what I'm saying? I love Mike Tomlin. I love that he's been there for so many years and he really does take care of his guys. You know what I'm saying? But home is where the heart is.
Man.
Always root for my boys. You know what I'm saying? But damn, man, y'all be making it hard for us. But we love you. We love you.
And then, Shawnna, before you get out of here, for any DJs that want to connect with you for drops or artists that want to get features, I know you said Court, but what's the best contact for that?
Hit us up. There's the Guy Entertainment email in my profile. But I'm gonna be honest with you, the best way to do it is to hit up Court. We working. I have a very fast turnaround, especially on the drops. Love my DJs. I ain't gonna lie. The verses, yes, we're gonna get it popping, but I will say this. If it's trash, I'm not doing it.
Yep.
All money ain't good money. So please make sure you come with your best of your best song to work with me, because I don't just do that. It's a lot of artists that jump on your song just to take your bread. I'm not doing that. I will really hear your song and be like, that ain't the one. Play me something else. Maybe you need to write it like this or do something like that. I really believe in music. I really love it. It speaks to me. It changes my mood. You know what I'm saying? So this is a part of my life, so I'm very serious about it. But hitting up Court, I be in my DMs too. I'm always in my DMs. There's a lot of freaks, a lot of creeps, but I sift through that and I find the artists and I find the promoters, and I have gotten a lot of bookings out of there, a lot of features and stuff. So I mean, just holler at me. I'm not gonna give you my phone number, but if you can find me, I'm there.
I'm going to send a couple R&B artists to you from the Chicago area as well.
Please do. Because that's what I want. That's what I'm excited about. Man. Just being able to really follow in Pop's footsteps, and keep that going. I really wish I could find a fire-ass blues artist. That would make the most sense. You know what I mean? That would make the most sense for me. But in the meantime...
He's out. I said, I know where one's at, but he's out of Wisconsin, though.
All right, this ain't just a Chicago label. Okay. It's just Chicago artists on my priority.
Okay. All right, sister.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Well, thank you, Shawnna, so much for being on Hype in the Streets. We're glad to have you on, and thank you so much. And you're welcome back anytime.
I had a good time with y'all. Thanks for playing the video. Thanks for supporting the single. Shout out to L Streets and Lil Keisha. Shout out to Court. Shout out to Hype in the Streets, Hype Magazine. Let's get it. It's happening. Okay. Your girl is back. Guy Entertainment Group has entered the building, and we ain't finna play.
Yeah. I love it.
Thank you. Absolutely. And God don't play by me.
Let me thank you.
God don't play by me. So be careful.
No.
Yes, we just want to say thank you so much, Shawnna. We really
thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much. I really enjoyed it. I hope we got something really good going here. And whoever's been watching, like I said, we're working. Holler at Court. We're gonna set them up. I'm right back at you. Dope. All right, y'all. Pump that record, man. Run me up. Let's get it.
Salute, sister.
Run me up.
Oh, yes.
Out now. All platforms. Check the video out. Hey, let me just say this before we go. The Hype Williams reference to the video just sent me through the roof. I love that. That's all. That was the best thing. That was the best part of my night. It's back in the Hype Williams. Yeah, I'm on.
Yes. Thank you so much.
I hope to see y'all again soon. All right. I'll talk to y'all soon.
All right.
Love. I love you, Gracie.
Love you.
Okay, later.
Hey, that was amazing.
That was Shawnna.
Amazing. Thank you.
That was great.
Y'all don't know. Y'all
yes,
know
indeed.
how that made me feel. Like, talking to her after all these years, I'm talking 20-something years, right? Seeing the growth, seeing what she's become now, oh my God. It's amazing, bro. It's amazing.
Hey, Chill, I know you're a very humble person, but can
Yes,
we
it
give a
is.
little bit of your story while you're here? I mean, you run Maverick Global, amazing distribution company, but I know you're very kind of quiet, humble about that. Can we let the listeners know, and so more artists will know why they should come to Maverick?
Well, Maverick Global Distribution, by the way, we just won 2024 Distribution Company of the Year. So I'm real excited about that. Also, first of all, we are a true independent distribution company. There is no big corporate machine, trying to control your rights and all of that. No, okay? We are hands-on. We start you out with a 90-10 split in the door, and we have a referral program that'll give you another 5% on the back end for each artist that you bring in. So you're getting residuals. Throughout this year, I've closed some very key partnerships where now we have a company called Broad Jam. It is the largest music licensing company in the country right now. Okay. Shout out Roy Elkins, my good friend. He's the owner of the company. And all artists that are Maverick artists, you actually have free access to this company when you join Maverick. When you join Maverick, you get a link. Hey, you go to their premier tier, which gives you access to all of the major music supervisors that come and want to get things for their film, for their TV, things of that nature, for their shows. That's sync licensing money. That's a different type of money, Also, we have the Maverick Artist Rollout, at which now, thanks to our partners, shout out to my guy Essence. I love him to death. Yep. Shout out to all my the co-owners, the partners. Me and Essence got together, and we've created different tiers now.
Dope. Yep.
Or the actual rollouts, starting at $150 to $650, where budgets you have to pay $10,000.
Yeah, thanks.
15. We're giving you FM radio play, blog placements, digital tracker radio play. We're giving you different types of podcasts, Hype in the Streets. You guys are a part of the rollout. Like we have, when you look at the actual plan that we put together, there is no distribution company out here right now matching us. And I stand on that. I stand on that. Shout out to DJ Green Lantern and his people. We got them on board. Matt. Yeah. Shout out to my people from Wu-Tang that was instrumental for me in making that happen. And we got some pretty big, heavy hitters right now that are at the table with me right now as we speak.
Can you let us know some of those legendary names? I know you've got some major people a part of so there's a lot of distribution companies out there, but there's not a lot of distribution companies where the legends are going to get their distribution there. So you've laid a great blueprint for them. So who's some of the names that are a part of this opportunity, and how did you get some of these legends to be a part of it?
Well, we got Cujo Goody. Shout out to Cujo. Who's our ambassador actually for Maverick. It was funny how me and Cujo hooked up and how everything went down. But long story short, he was all about the independent move. Yep. Cujo is a great guy, period. Shout out to Big V from Nappy Roots. You know, that's my man. We've been doing a lot of building, and you're going to see a lot of big things coming out of that camp as well. You know, shout out to my people over at BMF, you know, Glace Conway, BMF Smooth, you know, all of these guys, I just had a fall jam in Atlanta about a month ago, and everybody came through. We even had the East Side Boys. They came through, and they're getting ready to sign with me. I mean, it's so much happening right now, and so much that I want to tell you.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm like, and shout out to Safa Diallo, who's out there in Colombia right now.
Yeah.
He's my international artist that we signed to Maverick, and I'm actually managing him right now as well. And, you know, he's an international superstar, you know, period. You know, I mean, hands down, the guy just won a Grammy in Colombia.
So Chill, are you, I'll ask it right here on live. Are you willing to like, collaborate with other labels? That's doing
labels. Yeah. We, you know, we're a distributor, but people look at us like a label.
Yeah. Facts.
Because that's how we're moving.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So yeah, we'd love to. Matter of fact, as a label, when you come over to Maverick, we have label situations where for $60 for the entire year, you will get unlimited uploads for up to 20 artists. 20 artists. And so with that comes a lot. Imagine doing a rollout for 20 artists.
Yep.
You know, like you're going to make your 60 back very quickly.
And you have the most store locations too. If I remember correctly, you guys have the most outlets you distribute to.
Yeah, we distribute, you know, we distribute to over 150 to 175 outlets. But on top of that, with our partners.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and the cheat code is the Hype Magazine's powered it.
You know, we got the Hype. We got, oh my God, we have tons of outlets now. You know, and we started a year and a half ago. Yep. It's just crazy how fast we've grown. You know, and you know the A&Rs. We have over 175 A&Rs across the country. And the great thing about it is, most of them are working. So, I mean, man, we are a family.
Yeah.
We are a family. And I take things and I have to slow down. Okay, I'm going to admit it on the platform. I had to slow down because artists, when they see you care too much, they will take advantage of that.
Always.
You know, so I had to pump my brakes a little bit and say, okay, look, dude, this is what we're doing, and this is how it's got to go. Because at the end of the day, we are a business. But coming, and I got to let people know, we're starting the Grassroots Music Seminar and Concert Tour February 27th in Bowling Green, Kentucky at the Capitol. That's right. That's right. We are kicking it off. And we have Chicago. We have Indiana coming in September. We'll be hitting Indianapolis. You know, we have Tennessee right now. I'm talking to Tennessee. Like so many states are coming to us now, you know, wanting that education. So, you know, I'm not going to lie. I have about 8 legends I'm at the table with right now.
Yeah.
And about 6 other mainstream younger artists that want to come over to Maverick. Mm-hmm. You know, so you're going to be hearing a lot of big things coming 2025.
Last question I have for you. I think this is a question for everybody because we're all the same way. How do you deal with when you want to help someone versus when you're trying to teach them this business? Because like you said, a lot of times you do something too much for somebody and then it stagnates them. So how are you balanced when you're helping them versus teaching them how to do this industry?
I'm a spiritual person, Matt.
Yeah.
And one thing I've learned is you have to feel a person's spirit. You have to feel their energy. And you have to be careful that there's no clashing. Because when there's clashing, there is no success, right? So what I do is I step back and I let them fall on their butt just enough where I can catch them. Then I'll say, are you ready now to listen? You know, and a lot of times they'll listen. Or I'll just say, you know what? I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. And I'll go to another artist and do with them exactly what I told them to do or what I said that I would do for them. And they'll see the results. You know, with this newer generation, they are a show me generation, you know, and most of them are about the flash. You know, if you ain't got $1 million, you ain't got $2 to $5 million, we don't want to hear that. But the reason they don't understand, the reason why they're losing is because they're looking at the wrong thing. Money should be used as a tool. As a tool, wisely. You need to look at the energy and the frequency of a person, because that's your investment. That's your real investment. So that's what I'm on. I feel a person out.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, Chill. Shout out to DJ Graci Grace. She's a new addition to Hype in the Streets. Chill, you're always welcome. Like I said, I know you're a super busy person, but I know you add a lot of value to these conversations as well. So, like I said, we're doing the Maverick Global rollouts, but anytime you want to come on and, Chill, you have the Come Clean conference call yourself. You do all this dope stuff. How do people contact you, though? We talked a lot about Maverick Global. If they want to reach out to you to find out more about that or all these dope things you got coming, what's your preferred method?
You can just hit me on my Instagram at Mr. Come Clean. At Mr. Come Clean. That is the best way to hit me. I do respond to my DMs. Just keep it clean and keep it short and let's work. And just tell them that's
yes. Thank you, Chill. For allowing. Yeah, we really appreciate you allowing us to do the Maverick Artist rollout.
I appreciate you guys, man. Straight up, like y'all my family. Yeah. Period. Whether we were doing this rollout or not, y'all my family. Yeah. So I just appreciate you guys, coming on board the way you have and supporting me, throughout this time. Now that I finished school and I'm done with that, I could, man, it's hard, man. A lot of people didn't know I was a double major. So when I had graduated and I got my master's, it was like I was getting 2 of them. And, everybody was like, man, you should just tell everybody that I'm like, why? Why? I'm just going to bring more hate. It's going to get even worse.
So did you fall victim to Just Jay and her relentless requirements of us all to level up? Is that why you went and took on 2 double majors to, keep up?
What's crazy is I didn't even tell Jay that I was... So she had no idea. I just popped it up one day. Yeah, I'll be graduating. You want to come to my graduation, Jay? It's just not a she's like, really? Really? So I think I told her at the grassroots thing we did in Indianapolis. I had told her then. And she just gave me this look like, really Chill. But yeah, like she motivates me a hell of a lot.
Yeah. All of us.
That's my sister. Yes. So, she motivates me a hell of a lot.
She does.
Man. And
yes.
Yeah. And it's like we got some major things coming. I can't really speak on it. Y'all know how it is, but just know that it's about to get serious around this.
Well, if they're impressed by having Shawnna on tonight, just wait. The industry's starting to wake up to what we're all doing as a group, and now they realize we're a major team. So we're the new engine behind the industry, I feel. So we're going to have everybody.
Yeah, for real. And I know for a fact that I got some people I'm going to be sending y'all away. Yeah. I got some major people I'm going to be sending y'all away. But yeah, man, I always enjoy getting on here with y'all, man, for real. I really do.
Hey T, I know we're coming to the end. You want to run that
Yes.
that Mike Todd? Let's end it on some praise and
Absolutely. DJ Graci Grace, you having any closing remarks you would like to make?
Yes, I just want to shout out Hype in the Streets, Hype Magazine, Money Matt, Chill always. I could just call him and he answers. DJ Tee Recx, everyone. I'm so happy to be a part of this. Look, everyone, come and tap in with us next time. And don't forget, I just keep saying this to everyone. Check on your strong friends. All right. Yep.
Absolutely. And you always tell your loved ones you love them today because tomorrow's never promised. And you always love God and love people. And we're going to close out with this clip, man. It's Crazy Faith with Mike Todd and Pastor Mike Jr. It was submitted by Money Matt. Definitely appreciate the inspirational pieces that you sent us, man. And so we're going to close it out, and we're going to have more installment of Hype in the Streets, and we'll be bringing the Maverick artist rollout back, as well as Chill send us some more artists to have on the show. So we definitely looking forward to that. But until then, y'all make sure you follow us on the Hype Magazine pages. You make sure you follow the team and everybody that's rocking with the Hype Magazine and Maverick Global Distribution. Stop Beefing Radio, DJ Graci Grace. I'm Tee Recx. We're out. Peace.
Telling me I'm crazy, but see what fake did. See what fake did. See what fake did. Yeah. People telling me I'm crazy. They telling me I'm crazy, but see what fake did. Watch out really big in the lane. See what fake did. I told you that I got it, now I got it. See what.
As an artist, we should reflect the time.
Why you so talented? Cause I'm black. Why you so amazing? Cause I'm black.
It's really important that we build characters so that people understand their story matters.
2 Chainz and I both are just really into good food. And when you know you are royalty, you will only aim in life to be royalty.
We're doing it right now. I don't give a damn what they say about me. Yes, I called your ass out. I know I shouldn't be saying this kind of.
Shout out the Hype Magazine Network.
Shout out to the Hype Magazine Network.